Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Blackford Sports Network, home to your Blackford Bruins. Welcome to the Blackford Sports Network, home of the Blackford Bruins. Thank you for tuning in today. We welcome you to enjoy the broadcast of the Bruins, but ask that you please come to the games to support them. Please enjoy the broadcast and make sure to check out our sponsors, because without them, none of this would be possible. All right. Thank you for listening to that. And thank you for tuning in to tonight's game between Southern Wells and your Blackford Bruins. The field looks phenomenal. Just thinking back to a couple of weeks ago and maybe even just last week, where everything was brown and still not even trying to become green. And now look at us today. The field is a beautiful green color. The dirt just, man, I'm telling you, it looks phenomenal, and I can't wait. And don't get me wrong, hang on tight. I'll get the videos squared away before we get into the game. But right now, the lineups for the Bruins, and we're going to go out into the field. Pitching tonight, Peyton Hurd. Catching is going to be Caleb Mealy, and I'm pretty sure as long as Hurd can throw a complete game like he has done twice now for the Bruins, Caleb Mealy's probably going to get that start in the second game of this doubleheader against Southern Wells. All right, we're back, but not real sure how long. The Bruins gave up a run in that one. Hurd gave up a couple of hits. I was too busy watching the computer and trying to get things going. We do have a low bandwidth issue happening right now, so not real sure how long we're going to stay on, but we'll keep broadcasting until it shuts off again, and when it does, we'll try to find another way to get out of it. So if you're willing to hold tight, we are too. And let's see if we can go through. Let's see here. Pitching for the Raiders is Evan Reynolds. Catching Josh Beeks. Out at first is Brandon Schraber. Second base is Tanner Johnson. Third is Craig Roush. Shortstop, Michael Sutton. Left field, Branson Reinhardt. Center is Jacob Duncan, and out in right is Mason Huffman. Again, I don't know who scored the run for the Raiders, but they are up 1-0 on the Bruins. Right now for the Bruins, Cam Elam up to the plate. Elam drives this one right back to the pitcher. Makes an easy throw to first for the first out of the inning. Drew Caldwell up to the plate now for the Bruins. The sophomore hit a home run, his first of his varsity career here at Blackford over in McConaughey. Lets the first pitch go by for ball one. Caldwell takes a swing at that pitch and drives it right down the right field line for a single. He starts to round second, realizes that it's getting thrown in, and holds up there at first. A good job by Caldwell to get the Bruins started. Now the catcher, number 10, Caleb Mealy, up to the plate. Drew's going to go steal on this one. And the play not even close. And Mealy's going to drive this one right over to the shortstop, Michael Sutton, who makes an easy throw for the second out of the inning. But now we've got Drew Caldwell over on third with Peyton Hurd up to the plate. The pitch comes in, and Hurd drives that first pitch right out to center field for the third out of the inning. And the Bruins struggle to get off to a good start here. Now going into the top of the second inning, and we'll be right back after this.
Fireworks is your hometown owned and operated fireworks store. They have 17 years in the fireworks business and have every type of firework from prepackaged deals to mortars to the big boys and much, much more. New this year is convenient online ordering with an in-store pickup at all of our locations. We will be located at 235 West Washington Street in Hartford City, next to the Chinese restaurant. Visit today at www.pyrovillefireworks.com.
All right, everyone, we are back. And horrible cell phone reception, horrible reception at all down here in these parts. The Bruins end up with one hit, no runs, one runner left on, and no errors by the Raiders. Now, up to the plate is the number 6 batter, Josh Beeks. So I'm just going to give that run to, let's just say, Jacob Duncan, because I like Jacob. He's a good kid. So not real sure who else, what else they did. If Jacob Duncan didn't get that hit, well, tough luck. He got it in my book. All right. Hurd finishing up his warm-ups as he throws that one in the dirt, so not looking too good as far as that goes. But let's get into one more ad before we get going. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing, and he even does special projects. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. All right, the Bruins look like they're ready to go again. Josh Beeks up to the plate for the Raiders, who are holding on to a 1-0 lead in the game one of this doubleheader with the Bruins. I did not get who the head coach was for the Raiders. Hurd pitching out of the stretch. Delivers. This one's going to be hit right back to him, but he misses it, and Caldwell's going to bobble it. So after the error, Beeks going to make an appearance out on first. Hurd giving up a lot of hits here today. That one's going to be fouled off for strike one. And I'm sorry, this is Branson Reinhardt. Beeks getting out to a short lead. Hurd delivers the pitch. This one's driven out into center field where Brandon Strobel makes the catch. One out for the Bruins. Oh, not for the, yeah. One out on the Raiders. Up to the plate now, the designated hitter, Owen Vickery. This one's going to be driven right back. Hurd picks it up, bobbles it a little bit, makes the throw for the second out. And Beeks is going to make his way over to second. Up to the plate now to round off the lineup, Evan Reynolds. Hurd checks on the runner out of the stretch, delivers that pitch, fouled off, strike one. The Raiders still holding on to that 1-0 lead early on in the first inning. And now Hurd's starting to break out his pitches and get some batters shut down. That one's going to be fouled off right into the umpire for strike two. 0-2 count now on Reynolds. Hurd delivers right down the middle. Oh, my goodness. What? All right, now that umpire is going to have to show me where that one missed because it was literally down the middle for no call. Just like that one, Josh Jennings runs up on it, throws it over to first to get the third and final out of that half inning. And with that, the Bruins shut down the Raiders there in the top of the second, and we'll be right back after this.
Berger, attorney at law, is looking to be your all-around attorney, leading the way for wills and trusts, criminal defense, and family law. Let her handle your divorce, child custody or adoption, and much more. Call or visit today at 217 North High Street in Hartford City, or call her at 765-329-5100. Call or stop in today, 765-329-5100.
All right, we are back. Well, no runs, no hits, one error on the Bruins, and one runner left on base for Southern Wells. And they will be back to the top of the lineup with Jacob Duncan when they return in the top of the third. Now coming up in the bottom of the second, Kyle Price, followed by Brandon Strobel, Josh Jennings. And I can't remember who's their pitcher again. Evan Reynolds. Evan Reynolds, the pitcher for the Raiders. All right, let's see if we can get into just one more ad here before we come back. And it looks like we're waiting on their catcher anyway.
Suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraines, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
All right, we're back. And looks like the pitchers are going to take just a couple more pitches before we get going here. Oh, I can change the Bruins back to red, can't I? Yes, I can. Why? Because that's what I do. Red. All right, here we go. Kyle Price up to the plate for the Bruins. The pitch delivered, a swing and a miss. Strike one. Price gets a monster hit, a fly ball out into right field, and he's going to get the first out. Brandon Strobel now up to the plate. On deck, Josh Jennings. Reynolds doing a very good job here tonight for the Raiders, pitching a swing and a miss by Strobel. That curveball misses, ball one. The pitch delivered out of the stretch, way outside, 2-1. A swing and a miss by Strobel. A 2-2 count now. Strobel choke up on the bat now. Shortened up his swing, gets a little bit of a blooper right over to the pitcher. Tries to beat out the throw, but is unsuccessful. That's out number 2, and Josh Jennings as the Bruins really struggling to get through the lineup. Josh Jennings now up to the plate for the Bruins, followed by Ridge Dunica and Brandon Apple. Curveball misses. Fastball just a little high, 2-0. That fastball gets cranked out into left center field. The center fielder right there able to make that third out catch. And, man, the Bruins really struggling to get the bats, putting good power on it.
Have an insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
As I was saying before the break, the Bruins are actually putting the bat on the ball, just not able to put it where the Raiders can't get to it. So something that they've struggled with all season long and still struggling here again today. So hopefully they can figure it out and get something going here. But they definitely need to play defense and keep the Raiders on their toes.
Building Material is your building material supplier for all of your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs, to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181.
All right, here we go. Hurd facing off against Duncan again. Hurd finds the outside edge of the strike zone, 0-1 count. Curveball gets driven out into right field. Dalton Willman back on the play, makes the first out of this inning. Mason Huffman up to the plate now. And I believe that Huffman actually hit a home run off of Hurd Either last year or his freshman year. Don't remember which one. Curveball hits that strike zone for an 0-1 count. Throw another one. Do it. Here it comes. And he does. And this one's hit right over to Drew Caldwell. Drew Caldwell with a rifled shot all the way over to first for the second out. And now Michael Sutton up to the plate. Another curveball hits the inside corner. 0-1 count. Another curveball, a little bit in the dirt. 1-1 for Sutton. Infield talking to each other, making sure everybody's got their rightful place. Sutton's third pitch now, ball 2. Heard a fastball, gets hit right back at him, makes the throw to third, and that's going to be 3 quick outs for the Bruins. And moving right along here on defense, and we'll be right back after this.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Bottom of the third, no runs, no hits, no errors by the Bruins, and no runners left on.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
And we are back, and I think the Raiders still going to have some warm-ups left. So let's see if we can get into another ad here before we get going in the rest of this contest. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing, and he even does special projects. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. I'll probably get some nasty grams if I don't do this. The Blackford Sports Network golf outing, June 15th. Looking for some hole sponsors. $25 gets a sign out on the hole. $35 gets you a sign with a sign on the hole and a sign at your home. $240 a team. $250 for a corporate sponsorship, and $250.01 and above will get you a sponsorship plus a hug from Cody Krause. And I know he's not listening, because if you were, he'd probably send me a nasty gram saying, I didn't say that, but I know he did. We have it on video, so he can't argue that fact. That being said, please help us make the first annual Blackford Sports Network Golf Scramble a success. Have some hole sponsors. If you're a business, or if you know somebody that's business, or even if you're not a business, we have individuals, Amanda and Adam Solga, or Mandy and Adam Solga. They put a sponsorship out on a hole, and you can too, and we would greatly appreciate anything that you guys can help us out with as far as that goes. And for all that have helped Blackford Sports Network get up off the ground and get going, we greatly appreciate you, and you have a special place in our heart. And if there's anything that we can ever do for you, don't hesitate to give us a call. 2-0 count for Ridge Dunica. Bottom of the third inning for the Bruins. That one right down the middle for the first strike. 2-1 now for Dunica. Reynolds still the pitcher. I don't think the Raiders have made any changes so far. They're still lead 1-0 over the Bruins. That pitch inside high for ball 3. That one misses, and Dunica takes his base. The first walk that I know of for Reynolds. Up to the plate now, the senior, Brandon Apple, the left fielder for the Bruins. The pickoff attempt is got away from the first baseman. E3 allows Ridge Dunica to take that extra base. Brandon Apple now waiting for his first pitch of this at-bat. Lays down a nice bunt down the third base line, and I think he's going to beat this one out, and he does. It's the first successful bunt that I have seen, and Coach Tony Ugan looking over at Coach Jones wondering why Brandon Apple is not sitting on second base as there was nobody there to cover. But a good job by Apple. Now runners on first and third. And we have a timeout called real quick. The catcher is going to call a play for the runner possibly going to second, Apple. And I do believe we do have the technical issues resolved. No swing. I did not see whether that was a strike call. Hey, man, go grab your headset. And Apple is going to go. They fake the throw. Apple goes to second on a fielder's choice. The count 2-0 for back to the top of the lineup with Cam Elam. Elam lays off of that one, gets the first strike called. Oh, we're going to need that splitter. You know what I'm talking about. It should be in the top one. Yeah, that one there. Not that one. Uh-oh, the play at home is going to be there. The runner is out. That's the first out, another fielder's choice, but now Bruins black with runners on the corners. Nah, this one right here. Yeah. Drew Caldwell now up to the plate. You can have that one. I thought you had something to do.
I do, but I thought it was at 6:30. It's at 7:30.
Oh. Well, you can at least catch the first game then, huh? Oh, Jesus. All right, so this one is out. That one is over there. You're on.
Okay. Good base hit by Caldwell there. He's going to score 2.
So Elam scored, right? Yep. 13.
Yeah. Shane did.
No, there's no Shane. Shane
No Shane?
is not with the team. Yeah, we'll get to that later.
Then Cam's grown some.
Yes. Cam has definitely grown.
You said Elam, and they said center fielder, so.
Yeah. Caleb Mealy now up to the plate.
Who's pitching for Southern Wells? Do you know?
Evan Reynolds.
Okay.
We don't have a runner here. We scored 2. I got to get my facts straight here.
Figured they'd pitch
Sutton.
Sutton or Huffman, right?
Yeah.
That's their shortstop.
Sutton is the shortstop. Ooh, that is a drive out into deep left center.
That's
Mealy
gone.
is gone. A home run. Boy, he's been due for that one.
Oh, yeah.
A 2-run shot gives the Bruins the 4-0 lead.
Good ball. It was a line drive, too.
Yeah, it was. That a hard hit. So, what have you been up to, man? I haven't talked to you in
And
forever.
I'll tell you what, I've been working and running around between bowling and work and it getting warm outside. It just seems like it gets busier until bowling gets over. So, how's Peyton been doing this year?
He has a 1.72 ERA.
Well, that's good. Yeah, you went.
Check swing still gets called. But a 1.72 ERA and one game had 11 strikeouts. He has 18 on the season. I think he's second or third in the CIC for strikeouts. Second or third in ERA. They have one guy who's pitched like 5 batters and has an ERA of .72. So I think he might.
There you go. Oh, that didn't hit him?
Nope.
So is he pitching tonight?
Yeah, he's pitching now. He's given up one run in the first, and I had technical issues, so I didn't get to see it.
That's fun.
Yeah. 3-1 count now.
Tell you what, it's windy though.
Yeah. Yes, it is. The wind was blowing me all over the road coming back home from work. And, the strike called just a little bit on the high side, but definitely hittable. But I thought the wind was going to blow the hood off of my Jeep.
Well, that'd been bad.
It was sitting there bouncing.
And that made him chase that one.
Yep.
Good job fighting it off, though.
He struggled early on.
Yeah.
Of course, the whole team has.
Yeah, that's. I was talking to my dad. I know you guys just had a conversation the other day. And I told him, I said, offense is going to be their big key. Like, they have to hit.
Yep.
With as young as their defense is, they have to hit.
Yes, they do. And so far, it has not happened for him.
He gave it to you already, buddy.
And he's going to get a
Pinch runner.
Isaac Justice. And are they going to make a change? Nope, doesn't look like it. Yeah, so far, I mean, I was really excited to watch them down in Tennessee. I thought they did really well for their first spring trip. Usually their spring trip, they don't do well with those Indiana teams. When they go down south, they usually get beat. They may win one of 3 games. But I don't know. That Tennessee trip, they looked really good. They just couldn't. They weren't hitting the ball. You know, they were making good contact.
Yeah.
But they were all pop flies or grounders to, you know, into easy outs. They weren't hitting the holes. They weren't hitting the gaps. So I started getting a little worried. But here in the last couple games, the bats have come out and they've really done a good job of putting them where they can't.
Hey, you're not
Justice
you're
is
not
gone.
throwing him out.
Nope.
And he got a bad jump.
Is he the only one on?
Yes.
Man, I had 2 runners on.
Yeah, I watched a couple of the parts of the Tennessee games.
Yeah.
And
What'd you think?
like you were saying, they were hitting the ball. They were hitting them to the people, though.
Yep.
And that's foul. Well, Bob would go get it.
Who?
My dad. He's
Oh, is he out there?
Yeah.
I tried to get him to come up here
He
in the
said,
booth.
that he might come up here the second game.
Oh, okay, good.
But he said my mom was gonna come. I don't see my mom, so
I saw your grandma.
looks like
I
he's
have not
got
seen your mom.
Griffin by himself. So I don't think he wants to tote Griffin up here.
No, probably not. That's a couple steps.
Maybe in his younger days.
Justice out there dancing, and that one's hit right down the right field or left field line, and Justice is going to score. Look at him, man.
Oh yeah, Isaac's not slow.
No, he is not.
A perfectly placed hit by Kyle Price.
And the Bruins extend the lead now 5-1. A nice double right up the left field line. Just barely reaches foul, stays in fair, but it does. Yeah, our first our leadoff was Dunica.
Yeah.
He got walked and then got thrown out at home.
Okay.
And we have scored and got a hit on every batter after that.
Oh, good bump by Brandon Strobel. That's
Nice,
perfectly placed.
I'm here to tell you that's what's been missing from the Bruins game is the short game. And I was telling your dad that we haven't been able to put the ball or the bat on the ball and put it in those good spots like Strobel and Brandon Apple did earlier. So 2 bunts already in this game. And the funny thing is we just went to Southwood.
Right.
And their AD asked me, he was like, so does Tony still play the short game? And I said, no, we haven't really been able to play the short game. The boys can't put the bat on the ball to get it.
And it's a big part of Tony's game. It always has been.
Always.
I remember playing Northfield, and it was all the time. He had power hitter after power hitter. They're sitting there bunting.
Yep.
And we're like, oh, Strobel.
Oh, Strobel got off too far and walked right into the double play.
Oh, well.
Let's see here.
So what, 5 runs or 4 runs that inning?
5.
5, all 5 came that inning?
Yeah. Yep, that's our best inning so far. And we'll be back after I figure out what we've got here.
Fireworks is your hometown owned and operated fireworks store. They have 17 years in the fireworks business and have every type of firework from prepackaged deals to mortars to the big boys and much, much more. New this year is convenient online ordering with an in-store pickup at all of our locations. We will be located at 235 West Washington Street in Hartford City, next to the Chinese restaurant. Visit today at www.pyrovillefireworks.com.
All right, we're back. The Bruins, 5 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors on the Southern Wells Raiders, and 1 runner left on. And we'll be back after this.
Berger, attorney at law, is looking to be your all-around attorney, leading the way for wills and trusts, criminal defense, and family law. Let her handle your divorce, child custody or adoption, and much more. Call or visit today at 217 North High Street in Hartford City, or call her at 765-329-5100. Call or stop in today, 765-329-5100.
To put your all in. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we are. Craig Roush. Is that his name? You know this kid?
There's so many Roushes that I've lost track.
Craig Roush up to the plate. At least I hope that's his name. If not, I'm sure somebody will let me know. Hurd with a beautiful looking curve. 0-1.
Good pitch.
Next game, Caleb will probably pitch.
Peyton catch.
Yep.
Caleb, you got blocked that. I know you don't.
Swing and a miss on another curve. Look, they're going to get him again right here. He's going to sit off of it.
Fastball up and in. Ooh, no, they're going outside with it.
Curveball. Ooh, just misses.
Pitch, Peyton.
It looks like to me, and you can.
There it is.
I knew whatever it was going to be, they were going to watch it because that's been the MO here lately. You tell me, does it look like Tony is still calling pitches for these boys, or is he just pretty much letting Neely call
If
them?
I had to guess, he's gave Caleb that. Yeah, Caleb's not looking. Tony's not doing anything. Caleb's calling him.
That's what I've thought all season long, and I like the idea. Swing and a miss.
Oh, I think so. What's Caleb a junior?
Yeah.
They called pitches my freshman and sophomore year. Good.
Another swing and a
decent
miss.
In my junior year, they pretty much gave me the right away to do what I wanted, and if they wanted something, they'd tell me. So
Now, was this under Tony or?
no, that was under Strobel, but I think that's something that most coaches, once you establish that you know what you're doing, and I mean, obviously Caleb's done that.
Right.
They're going to let him do it. And Peyton knows what he's doing. Peyton shake Caleb off if he wants to.
I'll be honest with you. I've been watching him since Tennessee, and I have not seen Peyton shake him off once.
Yeah.
And they're almost predictable to me. Ooh, a nice hit down the left field line.
Oh, it's not a bad pitch either.
Nope. Looked like it was just a little under the belt and inside.
No, good pitch. Good 2-2 pitch. What we got now?
Josh Beeks.
Right,
Beeks has landed on base. Oh, these don't count. These were the same thing. Found himself on base in the top of the bottom of the second.
Peyton,
Top
take
of
your
the
time. See, that's right there. That's the young part of the defense right there.
Yep.
You know, having Drew at short. Not that Drew doesn't do a good job at short. Just doesn't quite have that arm yet.
Right.
So then you got Cam at second. So sophomore.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
2 sophomores in the middle infield.
and that's your middle infield for the next 2 years.
Yes.
So, and Price is a senior, right?
Price is a senior. Jennings is a junior. Everyone in the outfield is a junior except for senior Brandon Apple.
Okay.
Brandon Apple, this is it's only his second.
Good move.
Ooh,
Good
that was
move.
close.
Then I mean, even looking ahead to next year, you got Branson that can play first.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. Branston has he started one game, and we haven't seen him since. That one's hit out into right field to Dalton Willman.
Dalton, he's always doing funky stuff with his feet. I swear, it never looks right, but he gets it done. So
Yes, he does. You can't argue with it. That's
No.
for sure. And Owen Vickery, something to that effect.
it's either 7-hitter, 8-hitter,
8.
fastballs.
Let's see. I guarantee it's going to be.
As a balk.
Did he really?
Yeah, he flipped. He didn't step off. He flipped instead.
I thought he did,
Yeah.
but then I didn't see any call. So yeah, that's his second time doing that.
That'll happen. That's one of those things that you get so used to doing that move that's what your instinct is, and
Yeah.
you don't step off. You just do the flip, and you'll have that.
Yep. And now Coach Hugan didn't like what he seen, so out there having a mound visit.
And I'm sure it might be the talk that, look, this is their 8-hitter.
Yeah.
Let him hit.
And to be honest with you, I like Tony this year. In the past, and even he said it in the beginning of the year, that anytime something didn't go the way he thought it should go, he got upset. And,
Right.
kind of mumbled under his breath. But he has really done a good job of not doing that this year. Now, I have seen him a couple times kind of turn away and kind of kick rocks or give one of those little numbers there. And this one's hit right to Kyle Price.
Let him hit.
And that's the third and final out, right? Yep.
Yep.
Yes, it is. So let's get into one more ad before we add everything up and figure out what the Raiders did.
Suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraine, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors on the Bruins, 2 runners left on, and we'll be right back with more baseball from Bruin Field here in Hartford City.
Have an insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
You gotta be careful and
Yes.
protect your arms. That's for sure.
Yep.
So who we got coming up? I believe it's Ridge Dunica coming up to the plate, followed by Brandon Apple and Cam Elam. And I don't know what it is, but it seems like Southern Wells has taken an extremely long time to get warmed up for their pitchers.
Well, usually, and again, this is probably the Peyton and Caleb playing together since they've been 2.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with me and Levi.
Yeah.
I never asked Levi if he was ready.
You just always said
when I thought he was ready, if it was one pitch, he went up there, threw a strike, and it had the velocity on it that I liked, we took the ball down.
See, that's the way it should be.
It's just how it is.
Pitchers are dumb. All they know how to do is throw the ball.
I mean,
it's the catchers that run the game.
The thought is, and me and Levi discussed this a lot while we were in high school, is why sit up there and throw your 6 pitches?
Yeah.
Because that's, you throw a whole game, that's 42 extra pitches.
Exactly.
And I mean,
you don't need
hurt your arm.
Yeah.
So that's a good possibility of what that is. You got hit that ridge.
That's the other thing that has really bothered me about this team is watching those first strikes go by.
It's going to be the best pitch of the at-bat.
Exactly. Once you see that thing and it's coming down the middle, you got to swing on that thing. Okay. And that's the one thing I like about Peyton and Caleb and some of those hitters in the top of the lineup, Elam, Caldwell. They're not afraid to swing on that first pitch strike.
Most of the time, it's the best pitch you're going to get.
Yeah.
In Ridge's defense right here, it wasn't.
They call that a foul, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
All right. You were saying?
I don't remember.
No.
I had too many things going at once.
First pitch strike.
It's going to be your best pitch most of the time. Ridge had a better pitch as second pitch, but most pitchers are going to throw. They're going to give you a fastball first pitch. They're trying to throw a strike to get ahead in the count.
Mm-hmm.
If they throw a strike and you look at it, you don't know what's coming after that.
Nope.
I mean, good luck guessing.
And hope you guess right. And Ridge,
quit swinging.
Oh, nope. They're going to let him take his base. He got lucky on that one, to be quite honest with you.
There have been 2 that hit him.
He's got a bad habit of doing that, especially on the high and insides. He turns into them with the bat, and sometimes he gets lucky on playing with your leg. Sometimes he doesn't.
I'm going to assume you're going to see the same thing that happened last time here. Apple's probably going to bunt to get Dunica over there. And Ridge was ready to go there.
He looked like it. It took him a minute to get back. And it looks like the third baseman is playing up towards the grass now, just in case.
Dunica's going. Oh, that's a good throw.
He's be out.
Got him.
I wonder. Dugan calling him over.
I don't think he was supposed to steal.
I don't think he was either. I mean, why would you on that one? Possibly a misread sign. Apple's going to hit this one up the middle.
It's going to be a hard
he
play.
may be. Nope. Just got him. What you were saying, hard what?
I don't remember.
You just speak from the hip, don't you?
I just woke up earlier, so I'm still not. My mind's not ready yet.
All right. Back to the top of the lineup, Cam Elam. I can't believe you thought he was Shane.
Well,
They
I mean,
look different.
They do look different, but when you hear
Elam,
center field, knowing what the lineup was.
They're the same size, although I think Elam's just a little bit thinner. He hasn't quite got the muscle mass that Shane has.
Yeah.
My wife keeps telling me that
Cam.
Peyton and Caleb look alike.
Through it. I don't know about that. I can tell that difference.
See, that's what I said.
Caleb's a little more bulky than Peyton.
That's what I thought, but my wife says you can't tell the difference. Of course, I think she was watching the broadcast.
And
Building Material is your building materials supplier for all of your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs, to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181.
single day, and it's like, I wish I could do that. Like, I am not going to bring myself to get up at 4:45 in the morning.
You have
to
to
go
get
lift
up.
weights.
You have to get up before
You
then to
gotta
get
get up
there.
before that. I mean, for me, it'd be like, okay, I got to get up at 4:40 to be there at 4:45. But
I wonder if
no
he does
way.
a fasted workout or if he does a fueled workout.
I don't. I think they kind of flip them. I mean,
Does he?
There's like 5 guys that go.
There's a lot of guys.
In the
I've
morning?
seen Heflin out there that early in the morning.
It's usually Nate Balky, Jeremy Trent, Caleb. Good scoop by Drew. So
Yeah.
more power to him though.
I am
for going out
usually
and doing
on
it
my
every
way to
single day.
work at 5 a.m.
Oh.
And just about every morning I drive by, his car is sitting out there.
I bet.
So,
And he's always putting his meals on there: carrots,
yeah.
chicken. Ugh.
That's good. I used to have a diet like that. Nice pitch.
I went on a diet like that for 2 weeks, and that's all I ate was like chicken and carrots. And I was like, nope, I'm over
See,
this.
what you have to do is you
gotta-
have to go out there and buy those Mrs. Dash. Oh, a fly ball. Herd does
Catch
get
Peyton.
that one. I thought I was going to hopefully get to see him do a dive and catch.
And that makes a bad throw. Just Drew. Good job, Peyton. It's okay.
Yeah, that's not quite how you wanted to finish that one off. And
Okay,
now we're
now-
just playing who can catch the ball. Tony's got to be reeling over there in the dugout over that.
He wasn't watching.
Oh, that's good.
He was talking.
That's good.
Just act like it never happened. Good pitch.
Nice looking curve.
I say good pitch, but probably needs to get that a little lower next time.
Yep, because if you don't, that's going to happen.
Yep.
So what do you got going tonight?
I got an umpire.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. You're down at the Little League.
Little League, yeah. Good
Oh,
pitch.
got him
good
swinging
block by
again.
Millie. Ooh, went all the way across.
He had plenty of time. That's 2 outs. Two
Two
outs. I haven't been keeping my book. I'm just too excited to be sitting here talking to somebody.
Talking to somebody else, yeah.
So,
I was like, when I read the
fine,
text, because my phone, I just got my new phone today.
that was Duncan, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
I dropped my phone the other day and it shattered and then proceeded to get worse every day just by it vibrating and me touching it. And like the screen just gets worse and worse
Are you
and worse.
serious?
So my new good rip, good play by
Nice
Elam.
job by Cam.
Good play.
Anyway, you were saying.
It just gets worse, and I get my phone and I go back and I read that text and it says 7:30, and I couldn't see the 30, like the number before the 30, so I thought it was at 6:30. And I was like, well, I'm glad I went back and read that.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get
On the
there. a
flip
whole
side of
hour
all
early.
that, though, I need to work tonight, And
Now you're going to be going in even later.
yeah, we're gonna speed that game up with the Little League. Strike zone's gonna be a little big.
Don't say that too
never.
loud. Don't say that too
Never.
loud.
If it takes 2 hours, it takes 2 hours.
All right. With that, we'll be back.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Caldwell, Mealy, and Hurd leading off in the bottom of the fifth. You what? All right, man. No, I got one. Thanks. You get by me? And we may... Nah, that one's a pretty long one. So we're going to stick it right here. The Bruins still holding on to a 5-1 lead over the Southern Wells Raiders going into the bottom of the fifth inning. And if the Bruins can score 6 runs, the game will be over, and we'll take a short intermission in between Game 1 and Game 2 and come back with Game 2. Man, still pitching. Gee, many Christmas. Taking a lot of practice pitches here. All right, Drew Caldwell up to the plate.
Leading off for the Bruins, the shortstop, number 1, Drew Caldwell.
Caldwell drives this one down the right field line. The right fielder just gets there in time to keep it from going behind him for the leadoff base hit. You missed it.
I saw it.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
All right. Caleb Mealy now up. You think they'll make Caleb bunt on this one?
No, not after he just hit a home run.
I wouldn't think so, but I've seen a lot different. Third baseman holding back. And he does right down the left field line, and Coach Ugan already waving on Caldwell to third. And Caldwell's going to be standing up on third, a stand-up double for Mealy. Oh, I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good. Peyton's got to do a job here.
2 hits, two batters, 2 hits. And now Peyton Hurd up to the plate. Hurd walked his last at bat and flew out to center field in his first.
Hit this to right field.
Yeah, he's been working on that. At least I hope he has. He said he was. That one just finds the inside part of the strike zone for strike 1.
He might be bunting here.
Bunt right down the first base line?
Yeah.
Or third?
If he's going to bunt, it's going to be down the first base line.
Nope.
That'll work, though.
Nope.
You got to tag through.
Oh, it drops! And Hurd's rounding first.
Oh, that
and that one's going home. Caldwell's safe as he slides in. Hurd's off the bag.
Safe.
And they do call him safe. A nice job by Hurd to get back.
That was a good hustle by that first baseman.
Mealy just standing out on second, never moved.
But now he's laughing at Peyton.
Oh, that was funny.
He
never moved.
And I'm curious as to what Caleb was doing.
Uh-oh, the coach.
What are we doing here?
It looks like they might be questioning something, maybe a call. The coach of the Raiders comes out and says something to the umpire, pointing at first and then pointing at home.
Yeah.
And they does call them both safe.
You got 2 umpires. Peyton sliding. The home plate umpire can't see that.
No.
This guy over here probably has a better look at it, but he still can't see it. I mean, it's best judgment at that point.
Right. Runners on first and second. The Bruins now take a 6-1 lead. And the bunt
Good
down the
bunt.
third base line, and
Bunt by
Mealy's going to
Kyle
be
Price
safe.
going to beat that out.
And
In
he
the
does,
air.
and he throws it over. Mealy's going to score. Hurd's rounding third.
Yeah, that's the name of the game right there. That's what he does. That's what Tony does.
The short game is back, at least for this.
And let me tell you what's about to happen again. Strobel's going to bunt.
I sure hope so, because I love seeing it.
Bring in another pitcher.
Are they? Yeah, they should. This one's a little worn out. Runners now on second and third. No, they're not?
Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, they went with Tanner Johnson. Tanner Johnson was at second base. Now he's going to be the pitcher. And that name sounds familiar to me. And
I've never heard it.
I wonder if he's played travel ball with Peyton at some point.
Man, I'll tell you what. Did you know, what was that kid's name from Jay County? Big kid. He plays baseball.
I don't know.
Anyway, I read an article the other day. He's got a full ride scholarship to Cincinnati.
To University of Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And I can't think of his name. He was one of those big guys that played for Jay County in basketball.
Are you talking about, oh man, what is his name? Daggone it. You would.
Yeah. Make you think.
He's like 6'4".
Oh, he's big. I don't know what he is, but
6'4", 230, 240.
yeah,
Just
around there.
stacked. Played football and scored the winning run on us
Oh, probably.
this year, where they beat us by 1 run. All right, give me my phone.
I don't even know if I was at the Jay County game.
If it's the guy I'm thinking of, he is related to someone here in Blackford County.
Let's go to Max Preps.
Man, the cell phone reception out here is horrible.
Max Preps, Jay County. But if I'm not mistaken, he was throwing 91, 92.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I mean, during baseball, I read a lot of articles, but Schlechty,
Ryan Schlechty.
I think. No, White Giesman.
Oh, no, I did not know him.
Giesman, 6'5", 205. Yeah.
Holy moly.
And
Full ride scholarship.
Full ride scholarship to Cincinnati.
For baseball?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. To pitch.
Interesting. Interesting. Did you see the picture of the black hole?
No.
You haven't seen it yet? Oh, yeah.
I was like, what is this? Like, it doesn't look real.
It's real.
No,
It just has some extras on it. That pitch in the dirt. I'm guessing that this one strike that I have here is not a strike anymore.
Who we got up? Jennings?
I don't know, but I can't hear you for some reason.
That's probably because I'm not talking very loud. He
Drove out to
did a
center, the
job.
center fielder running back, and that one all the way. One hops the fence.
Keep going, Jennings.
Isaac Justice is there, and no, that is Strobel. That's Strobel.
Where?
That just hit
Oh,
that.
that just hit that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jennings is on deck.
Oh,
Good ball by Strobel. And even if that center fielder's playing normal depth and he catches that, Strobel did the job he needed to do right there.
yeah, he did. Scored 2 runs.
Put it on the right side of the field. Gives the guy a third opportunity to tag up. Gets your guy from second to third.
So it makes it harder for right field and center field to make the throw to home.
Right.
You don't want to make it an easy play.
Right. Oh,
And that one hit deep
that's gone.
by Jennings, and it's out of here. The wind is carrying. And you know what?
That's a walk-off home run.
I was going to say, I no, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Is it?
Yeah, Strobel was on third.
It is. It's a walk-off home run for Jennings.
And they all gave him the show.
Gave him the what?
They didn't even congratulate him or anything. They just got up there, and when he hit the plate, he walked away. That's funny. That's funny. So.
Nice. So Jennings with the walk-off home run to finish the game. And Blackford beats Southern Wells 11-1. You have anything else you want to say?
I don't. I'll probably be here for the beginning part of the second game.
All right.
I would say.
We'll be glad to have you. It's been getting a little old and tiring.
Yeah,
not
sitting up
having
here by
anybody to
yourself.
talk to. Yep. It gets a little boring. So with that, we're going to head on out of here, and we'll see you coming up for the Game 2. On behalf of the Blackford Sports Network, we would like to thank the athletic departments of both schools and thank you for watching this broadcast of the Blackford Bruins. Remember to see our sponsors and thank them for giving us the opportunity to broadcast live with you.
Home runs.
Well, his home run was that he just hit.